not working, so I'm taking over. So basic. No. We'll wait for your microphone to work.
Yeah. Now we're okay? Yeah. Okay, we had some technical problems. So, good evening everyone. It's nice to have you here, especially Mr. Clinton Liberty. Your greatest applause, please.
Thank you so much. Can I just say, I'm having the absolute time of my life here. Thank you so much for having me. I love Greece with all my heart. The food is beautiful. The people are beautiful. The weather is awesome. No wonder everyone's always happy here, so I understand it. So thank you, thank you.
It's your first time in Greece?
First time, yeah.
So you have a great experience so far as I'm concerned. Everything is fine. But before we start and before we get the serious conversation, I want to ask you something very important. Where is Sismo? I don't want to hear any Drakaris. Okay.
You'll just have to stay tuned.
Great. So I want to start with a little surprise for you maybe. We're going to see something, if it's okay with our control room. A big applause for our crew here, our control room. And if we are ready, we can show you the little surprise. And it's something not so special. No, it's special.
It's special because I'm in Greece. Greece is
yeah, it's special. Do we have it, the control room? Are we ready yet? Yeah, okay. So let's see a small video that I think everyone will enjoy.
I know that guy.
What do you want? All my life, I've endeavored to serve both my house and the realm. But somehow none of it matters. That does seem to leave me rather massive.
You say?
Always call for justice.
It's Darren's dragon is taken to win. The high tower house will be unstoppable.
Hostile Darren is the public dragon. If any may lay claim to it, what will we do?
Thousands will know. With these dragons, peace will be restored.
I think you've seen it before.
I think I know this show. Guys, I still really can't believe that I'm in the show. It's mad. Like, I'm watching that back, I'm like, am I in this? What? It's so cool.
Well, I want your initial reaction when you were casted, when they told you that you were cast, and who was the first person to know?
So, when I first got cast, right, I was on the street. It was like really dark. And I was like on the phone to my agent going, okay, so I've auditioned. And then he told me, oh yeah, Clinton, they want you for the role. I literally ran around the street like a madman at like 12 a.m. And I know the neighbors were looking down saying, who is this crazy guy running all over my, like literally, I was like, I'm in Game of Thrones, because for me, Game of Thrones was my favorite show. It was, before I was in it, before House of the Dragon, Game of Thrones was like my best show ever. If anyone asked me, hey Clinton, as an actor, what kind of show would you want to be a part of? I'd be like, Game of Thrones. Simple, easy. Who's your favorite character? Jon Snow. Easy, simple. Do you know what I mean? So like, the fact that I got to audition and be in it, for me as an actor, is a dream come true. So yeah, I lost my mind. And then, I couldn't tell anybody, because my family loves Game of Thrones as well. They love House of the Dragon. They've seen all of season 1. So I didn't tell any of them. But obviously I told me madly, I love my mom, I love my mother. So I told my mother. So me and her knew. And yeah, that was basically it.
Did you feel any pressure because you're a huge fan? It's a huge show, a huge franchise, big production.
No, I don't think I felt any pressure. I think I was just really excited. I think being really excited for me overrides the pressure. Because I don't know, I love Addam. If there's any character I could have played, it would have been Addam. He was the one I would have chosen. So the fact that I got him, and also the fact that he has a dragon, like, come on, that's pretty good, you know what I'm saying? So it wasn't really pressure for me as much as it was excitement, because they've already set season 1. Season 1 was amazing. And like, I knew I was coming into it and I trusted everybody. So yeah, no.
Pavlakis, and I want to ask you, we will see the video, if you had the pressure in this video, and how did you feel? Let's see another video.
Oh God, what is this? I know him. He's so familiar. Who is this guy? He never gave up hope. And one thing I drew from that wasn't getting any auditions, I wasn't getting anything. Things were just really hard. I just felt really low. But one thing similar to Addam and myself is that no matter how low I got, I never gave up. And it's easy to say now that I've been as a dragon, but back then, I remember being really like emotional and sad because nothing was going the way I wanted. Imagine people, oh, you're an actor, what have you done? And you're like, I don't, you know, it's like, it's hard and tough. But because I never gave up, things worked out for me and just the way it worked out for Addam. So there's that similarity between me and the character. But, yeah.
So is it like a zero to hero journey?
Yeah.
I mean, how does Addam fit in this whole like political intrigues and all that kind of stuff and war?
Yeah, that's a beautiful question because he's just a kid. Addam was literally just going fishing one day and then all of a sudden the dragon was like, I want you. So it changes everything. And I feel like he's adjusting. He's adjusting to this new world. He's adjusting to being a dragon rider. Because being a dragon rider is cool, but like it comes with a lot of responsibility. You know, and he has to learn about those responsibilities and how to be a good dragon rider. You know, not like Tom, Wolf, who's like just being rude all the time. It's a huge responsibility with a lot of power, but you need to learn how to control the power, which is why he wants to go under Rhaenyra's wing, no pun intended, and learn how to be like a good, proper dragon rider. So yeah.
So can you share like a behind the scenes moment, like a funny one or something unexpected?
Can I share a behind the scenes moment? My whole Instagram and TikTok is me sharing behind the scenes moment. I was taking videos and pictures. People were like, it's okay, you don't have to, you're in the show. I was like, I don't care. I need my pictures now. I got my pictures with everybody, because I'm not too cool to say that I'm proud to be in the show, you know? So every moment, even when people were like, no, I don't think you're allowed to record this dragon head, I was like, oh, okay. I recorded everything. Because the funny thing is, I recorded it for myself, selfishly. But then I was like, I'm a fan. And I know other fans would like to see what this fan is experiencing. So when I recorded everything, I was like, nah, everyone has to see this. So I shared it, and yeah, people seem to enjoy it. Yeah.
Well, although I know the answer, I will ask.
Ooh, actually, do you know what was a really cool moment? So Steve, who plays my father, plays Corliss. So he plays my father, right? I remember the first time I saw Steve. I'd never met him before. We've never said anything to each other before. So he's technically, he's like a random stranger, and I'm a random stranger. But I remember seeing him for the first time, and the first thing I ever said to Steve, to son, was, Dad, hello! And then he was like, son, hello! And that was the first thing he ever said. I didn't say, hi, my name is Clinton. I didn't say, hello. I was like, father! He was like, son! And then we just hugged each other. That was probably the coolest moment. Outside of seeing Emma, you know, as Rhaenyra, that was probably
that's a great lesson, I believe, and a great experience. I hope you did that with Touchdown also. It was a great sci-fi, let's say.
Yeah, Touchdown is a sci-fi epic film we filmed during the pandemic. So we filmed it in London, and it was obviously during the pandemic, so there was nobody on the streets. And obviously me, I was just like dancing around, just enjoying myself. But it's a really cool film. We premiered it in the UK recently, and Josephine Rose is the director, producer. She was amazing. And it's funny because when we were filming Touchdown, I was running away from aliens, but the aliens were we used drones as the aliens, which was like preparing me for sea smoke. When we used drones for sea smoke, so I felt like God and the universe was like preparing me for something. Do you know what I mean? And so yeah, that was a fun experience.
Is there any other fantasy or sci-fi field world that you would like to be part of?
I'd love to play Miles Morales as Spider-Man. That's a dream. Oh man, that is an absolute dream of mine. And who doesn't want to play James Bond? Like, do you know what I mean? I love to play James Bond. But yeah, I have to. There's too many. I mean, I watch anime, Jujutsu Kaisen. I watch Attack on Titan, Demon Slayer. Dude, there's. If you gave me like 5 hours, I'd just keep talking. So yeah.
I want to the new Harry Potter series. That's right.
I mean, well, yes. If it's when it's coming out, I'm definitely gonna watch it. I'm a big fan of Harry Potter. Oh my God! I just remembered something. Do you know every time I used to go to work, right? We filmed in this studio called Leavesden Studio, and there is a big, massive Harry Potter poster on the outside, and it's Harry, Hermione, and Ron, and they're all on a dragon. I was like, I have a dragon too. Let's go! So like, it was really fun driving into work every morning, seeing the 3 Harry Potter legends on a dragon, and I'm like, I have my own dragon too, guys.
So, since we are all fans here, I want to ask you, how is your interaction with the fans? I mean, you've been to Comic-Cons in Romania, you're here. How is your connection with the fans? Some comments?
Oh my God, it's the best. Like, also, first and foremost, I want to thank each and every one of you that came over to the booth to say hello, take a picture, get an autograph. From the bottom of my heart, I appreciate every single one of you so much. Thank you so much, because for me, being a part of the show is amazing. But it wasn't just, I remember I used to watch season 1, and all the cast would be like in San Diego Comic-Con, going to these different Comic-Cons. And I remember watching season 1 as a fan and thinking, I would love to interact with fans and like freak out how much we love the show. So being a part of the show is one thing, but also meeting the fans is just as important to me as acting in the show. So I appreciate all of you. Thank you so much. You've been amazing, you've been nice, you've been kind, and you've been respectful. So thank you so much, all of you. Thank you, honestly.
Is there any memorable moment with a fan or something like surprising, something that's weird?
No, all of them have been cool. Somebody had like 3 dragon tattoos from like House of Dragons. Like, oh, that's really cool. People have given me gifts. People have given me posters. Oh my God, somebody had this beautiful poem, and I read it, and I got really emotional because it was talking about Addam of Hull, but it also reminded me of Clinton, and I just got really emotional because I was like, oh my God, I'm just a kid from Ireland, and now I'm in Greece talking to beautiful people. It's like, what's happening? It's been a long journey, and I'm happy I'm here, you know.
Well, I want to ask something more personal.
Sure.
Is there something that maybe you can share with us that will like surprise fans, or something that outside of your work or something that we will be excited to learn?
Something that would be, oh yeah,
secret talent maybe.
Yeah, I used to be a professional dancer before I was an actor. So before I used to teach dancing, I went to Las Vegas to represent Ireland in the World Hip Hop Championships. So I'd go on stage and then I'd be like, oh my God, and I'd do all these moves, and like I used to like do backflips and all that stuff. All those physical stuff and preparation prepared me to be in House of the Dragon. So I guess that's a good.
You must teach me some moves after this.
Bro, I'll teach you all of them. Any moves you want to know.
So, I have some more questions and then I will give the mic to you guys because I know everyone will want to ask you something. Now, if you had the chance to create a fantasy world, I don't know, whatever you like, some epic fantasy, something else, what kind of universe would it be and what role would you like to play?
It would look like Greece, like Athens, and it would be very hot, the food would be great, the people will always be happy, kind of like the people here. I would play the Godfather. The guy who everyone comes to when they have a problem. And I'd be really cool in my chair, I'd have my bodyguards, and I'd be like, it's okay, I'll take care of it, I'll take care of it. I feel like that's the kind of, because I'm so nerdy in real life, I want to be cool in my fantasy and be like a boss, you know? So yeah, probably that. And I would have dragons, I would have weird looking horses. You know they're horses, but they're also not horses, but you can recognize they're horses by the way they shape. I'd have birds that could speak to you, not parrots, like actual sort of human birds. And I'd have mermaids. Bro, imagine we had mermaids in real life. Yeah. I'd have mermaids and I'd be swimming in the sea all the time.
Well, I think we can make it happen. I mean, we are in Greece, so we can, yeah, maybe we can schedule it.
If it gets too hot in the day, you go and chill with the mermaids at night.
Yeah, that's great. Now, if you could ride a dragon in real life, where would be the first place to go and why?
Outside of Greece?
Oh, okay.
I mean, Greece would be the first place I'd go. I'd go to the North Pole just to say I was in the North Pole with my dragon and I didn't see Santa Claus. I was there by myself. And because my dragon is a fire-breathing dragon, I'd never be cold. So yeah, I'd go to the North Pole.
Yeah, it sounds practical, yeah.
Yeah.
And if you could swap roles with any other character?
Jon Snow.
Jon Snow? No, from House of the Dragon.
Oh,
You didn't let me finish, I knew Jon Snow.
God, dude. In House of the Dragon. I could swap roles.
Not Emma Darcy.
What?
Not Emma Darcy.
How did you know? I would... That's a really good question. It's a tough one between Aemond or... I would say Aemond or Corlys. The reason I would say Corlys is because Corlys has had a really great history in his life. He's been on many voyages. There's a reason he's the richest and wealthiest man in the land. That comes with a lot of experience. I would love to go into his background and see what all those experiences are. So actually, yeah, probably Corlys.
I think it's a great choice.
Thank you.
Now, if you could steal one rope or potion piece, what would it be? I don't think you've done it.
No.
Okay.
I haven't stolen anything from anywhere, ever.
Okay.
I can steal one prop. Do you know what? Technically it's one, well it's not. I'd steal everyone's wigs. I'd just go in and steal all the wigs. I'd like do cosplay in my own room. I'd be like playing Rhaenyra, but I'm playing Corlys. Think on different wigs. Yeah, I'll steal all the wigs. Yo, those wigs are expensive too. Like the process to make my wig, they had to take a sample of my hair and then they have this thing where they can multiply more hair. And then there's someone who makes the hair plates, plats the hair, and shapes it on your head. There's someone who designs it. It's so expensive. So anytime you're like messing with the hair, it's like a diamond or something, you know? And there's just all of them everywhere. I'd steal all the hair and set them on. No, I'm joking. I never do that.
Who's your dream actor or actress that you would like to see in House of the Dragon?
Benedict Cumberbatch. Oh my God. Right? He's my favorite actor in the world. I love Benedict Cumberbatch. He's in my agency as well, and I told my agent to tell his agent that I love him. Because he's gets his most attention is the food. He's like, oh, fireplace, marbles, like literally. And I am such a big food person. I eat so much food, it's actually crazy. So yeah, I think he'd work in a restaurant, not even because he likes restaurants, just to get the free food at the end of the day. So,
And before I pass the microphone to you guys, can you tell me your biggest challenge in the shooting process? Like,
my biggest
I
challenge.
can think of something, but I want you to.
My biggest challenge is, okay, so imagine like you have this one role that you dreamed of your whole life. My best friend introduced me, his name is Luke, he introduced me to Game of Thrones. He's like, just watch one episode, look. Oh, fine. I watched one episode. 3 months later, I was like, it's the best thing I've ever seen in my life. It was so good. So imagine him showing me Game of Thrones. My whole family, my brother doesn't watch anything. He's very serious. He doesn't watch bad shows, but he watches House of the Dragon, and he's seen all of Game of Thrones. And he loves House of the Dragon. My sister, very serious woman, she always critiques everything honestly, loves House of the Dragon. So imagine all these people know House of the Dragon, and you're working on House of the Dragon as like a main character with a dragon, and you can't say anything to any of them. It was the hardest thing I have ever had to do. I was filming for the whole year, and I couldn't say anything. So when anyone would call me up like, hey, so what are you doing? I'm like, nothing, just chilling, nothing, you know. So that probably was the hardest thing not to tell my friends and family, but it was worth it, because when they all saw me on the screen, it was like, that's my brother, that's my friend, what, you know? So it was a great surprise, so I'm happy I didn't tell them. It's good.
For the record, I thought that you would say, because I know that the shooting process is not like continuously, you shoot one scene, then you go to another, so it's not the perfect timing. So in one moment you have to be a dragon rider, and the next you have to be a fisherman. Like,
And the next you have to be in front of the queen. It's like, that it is tricky, but the good thing about House of the Dragon is that you talk to Ryan Condo, the showrunner, you talk to Lonnie, our director, and our various directors, and they really help you map out the show. So all these people make the fact that we don't shoot in chronological order a lot easier. So for me, this was the easiest it's ever been, because I'm surrounded by amazing talent and amazing people. So yeah.
it's an amazing production, so that's it. Now, I think we have a microphone in case anyone would like to ask something. And you can raise your hand. I will try to, I saw a hand maybe? Yes? Okay. Do we have the microphone, please? Yeah, it's coming. You can also say your name probably, so Clinton can answer. Yeah, right there, with a beautiful medieval dress.
Thank you. I know that you are a fantasy fan in general. Have you read the Silmarillion?
What?
The Silmarillion from Tolkien.
Sorry.
It's a book. The Lord of the Rings.
Oh no, I haven't read it.
The Lord of the Rings.
Oh, the Lord of... Do you know what? I haven't read any of the Lord of the Rings, but I love the Lord of the Rings and I love the show. But I was too busy reading Fire and Blood, so I didn't have time.
But you have watched the movies.
Of course.
If you could play a character from the movie.
Aragorn.
Thanks.
That's a great choice.
If you can, read the books.
Definitely. No, I definitely love it.
Great question. Yeah, in the front here, please. The green shirt.
Hi.
Hello. Shaggy!
I wanted to ask you, in this season you didn't have a lot of scenes with the broader cast. You had with your brother, Collis, and Vanilla mostly. You haven't had scenes with Jace and Damon, who are very important people from Team Black. We saw a bit of Jace's reaction to the dragon scenes. How do you think Damon will react when he finds out?
I think he's not going to be super happy, but there's nothing he can do because Sismo has got my back. But yeah, I don't think he's going to be extremely happy, but I think he's going to understand that it's for the greater cause. And I think, as you've seen at the end of the season, anything that works for Rhaenyra is going to work for Daemon now. Because boy, did he spend time in Harrenhal to finally figure that out, you know?
It is haunted mansion.
Do you know what I mean? So yeah, I think he'll be happy. that scene with Corlys and Addam is the first time they've ever seen, like, talk to each other alone in a room, and their father and son. And for me, my instinct was to be very, like, angry and serious and But then I think I told Lonnie if there's a way I could try and change it to be more happy and sort of proud that Addam has gotten to this point. And I felt like that was a bolder choice because the easier choice was just to be angry. Well, yeah, no, I think that was one of them.
Great. Thank you
So much.
Great. Another question, please. Yeah.
Hey, my friend.
Huge fan.
Your beard is awesome, by the way. Your beard.
Oh, thank you.
I've been trying to grow my beard forever. It's not happening.
Give it some time. Let me take it. Okay, so I have a silly question.
Yay!
When I first saw your name, I thought, wait, is that an actor or America's James Bond?
Hey, I'll take both. Yo, I'll take the actor and James Bond. That's awesome.
Yeah, because I was like, oh wow, what's that his name? 2000s action character. He goes up like that. He is Clinton.
His name is Clinton.
Anyway, just, thank you for your work. Very nice to see the show itself. And thank you for taking the time.
Thank you. Thank you so much for being here. Like I said before, I appreciate all of you being here, taking the time out to listen to me talk. Honestly, thank you.
I saw another hand. Yeah. If you can pass the microphone in the front, please. Yeah, okay.
Hello, how are you?
I'm Spanish, and I want to ask if you have read the Game of Thrones books, the
Of course.
All of it?
Well, not all of it, because I remember I only watched the show, but I read Fire and Blood in preparation for this guy, and I tried not to read too much of it before filming, because I really just wanted to focus on Addam. As you know, the books are humongous. So I spent most of my time just reading Fire and Blood and trying to focus on Addam. But now that I have a bit more free time, I'll definitely try and delve into more of the books.
Yes, please.
Yeah, they're great though, aren't they? They're so good.
Great. Yeah. Pass it.
Hello.
Hey.
Almost every character in the Game of Thrones universe wants to know what would you want for Addam at the end?
What do I want for Addam? I want Addam to realize his dream as a man. I think at the core of who Addam is, he just wants, like most of us, you just want to do your family and friends proud. You know, because Addam wants to be famous, successful, he wants to be like Corlys, but at the core of who he wants to do his friends, his brother, and his father, and his queen proud. You know, at the end of the day, that's why he doesn't like go crazy with power. He actually wants to learn from Rhaenyra and learn how to be a proper man. He wants to belong to a family because he's never really had family other than, you know, Alan. So he wants to do everyone proud and he wants to belong and serve the kingdom in the best way he can. So yeah.
Thank you.
Thank you. Thank you, guys.
A lot of questions.
Do you know how the story ends for Addam, or do you have any idea?
I know exactly how the story ends for Addam. But the thing I will say, because I was talking to Ryan, we also knew how the story ended for Laenor, and we saw what happened there. The thing I love about House of the Dragon is that everyone I say it usually, but like, if you have a dream and you work every day towards the dream, you know the way people like study to become doctors and they're serious every single day they're working. I believe you can use that same energy for anything you want in your life. If you're working on this thing for 3 years, 4 years, 5 years, you'll figure out a way to get into that industry, no matter what it is. So for me, anything you want to do in your life is absolutely possible, but it's not easy. That's the thing. Because if it was easy, everybody would be doing it. Do you know? So everything you want, all your dreams, they are possible, but they are not easy. Just remember that. For me, it was not easy. There were really hard times. People are seeing me now. I'm in House of the Dragon. I'm Addam of Hull. I'm happy to be here. But there was times where I was really sad. I was so sad. I wasn't getting any work, any acting work. I wasn't doing the things I wanted to do. I was in my house just thinking, did I pick the right thing? And it's going to get like that. It's going to get really difficult. It's going to get really tough. No matter what it is you want to do, if you want to be an artist, if you want to be a poet, if you want to be a painter, a doctor, whatever it is, sometimes you're going to question like, am I doing the right thing? Is this really what I'm supposed to do? But that's okay. It's supposed to be like that. Because then when you get over that and you succeed, you can then go, I'm a new person. I've gone through all the hardship that life has to throw at me, but I deserve to be here because I've gone through all those things. Do you know? So to answer your question, it wasn't easy, but I never ever gave up hope. Never. Think about this. I'm from Ireland. Everybody in House of the Dragon is from the UK. So I'm like from another country. I'm not technically supposed to be here. But I never in my life one day gave up hope. I always had hope and I always strived forward, you know? And for me, to answer the second question, I am living a dream. Because like I said before, I used to watch videos of actors at Comic Cons, what I'm doing right now, talking to fans, and I would dream, please, one day, God, please, I would love to do that. I would love to talk to fans, and I would love to keep nerd out over a show that I made or a film that I made. So my dreams have come true. Everything else now is just a cherry on top, you know? So I'm very grateful. Every day, I also believe a lot in manifestation. Every day I used to wake up and say, one day I'm going to play a really good lead character like Jon Snow in a show like Game of Thrones for HBO. I said that every single day for a year. This was like 4 or 5 years ago. There was no sign of House of the Dragon. There was no sign of anything. So if you walked into my room and I'm like just talking to myself, I look like a mad person. I look like I was crazy. But many years later, everything I said, it's like I was watering a plant. It's like I was watering a plant and then it eventually grew. And now I'm in Greece talking about House of the Dragon. But 4 years ago, I looked crazy. You know what I mean? And I used to say in interviews as well. There's an interview with me and I have it on my Instagram. Somebody asked me, oh, so like what would you like to do next? And I remember I was working with, do you know Varys, the bald guy from Game of Thrones? able to say, shut up, like, no. It might not be possible for you, but it's possible for me. And that's what I had to say when I started acting. Imagine being a drama school student